What's up, everybody? Ancient Medina here, after the Thousand Years War, the Giannis series, and the Hybrid Nation. And so far, the 99-cent sale has been doing pretty well, actually. And today is World Book Day, so, or at least it's still World Book Day. And if you haven't got a copy of my books, go get yourself a copy. It's only 99 cents for Giannis, The Devil's Election, The Thousand Years War, and my normal 99-cent book, Angel's Nightmare Adventures. And they've gotten some really good ratings, some really good reviews, especially Thousand Years War and the Angel's Nightmare Adventure horror series. Giannis is still a relatively new book. I got one great, excellent review. Waiting for more, but obviously people, it's a non-book, so I'm not, obviously they have to wait to come in, but I could assure you they're gonna be very good. Anyway, I'm not here to totally promote my books. I'm here, it's World Book Day, but I did a video where I told authors ways that they could promote their books and make sure their books are selling, and I think I kind of left out a few pointers. I didn't put a few things, so I forgot to mention a few things. So, and I got another topic to cover. So, guys, get your popcorn, grab a seat, get on your folding chair, sit down, relax, or better yet, just relax, or while you're listening, grab a copy of my newest book, Giannis, The Devil's Election. Only $13.99 for the paperback and 99 cents for the Kindle. Exclusively on Kindle. If you do buy it on ebooks, like iBooks, Kobo, Google Play, it would be $2.99, $3.99, which is still an excellent price for a book. I mean, listen, you can't get enough of books, alright? And there's books out there much more expensive. So, alright, authors. So, you're wondering, what could Angel possibly be thinking another way to get people to buy your books? And this idea is not so much to grab readers to get your books, but it's to grab authors to get your books. Nothing kills an author than having other authors be your enemy, or having authors spread bad things about you because you're an asshole. Don't be an asshole. And I know you're saying, oh, that's easy enough, just don't be an asshole, but I meet plenty of assholes in my one and a half years, going on 2. I've met some really real assholes in my career. And I'll get to that a little later, but so that means tip number 9 come from the last video would be make friends with fellow authors, especially those in the same genre that you're writing. So let's say you're writing non-fiction, so join non-fiction, or you're writing science fiction, join science fiction groups, get a hold of science fiction writers, make friends with them, communicate with them, make sure that, they're on your side, because if you get, the sci-fi authors on your side, they'll promote you, or they'll spread word about your book, or they may even buy your book. Sometimes I find it works when I buy their book and they'll buy my book, and we review each other's books, and we become very good friends. And that's how I got J.F. Fleming to be my best friend. That's how I got guys like Bernard to be my friend. Benjamin. I bought their books, and they bought my books. I introduced myself as a starting author. Indie author. I know J.F. Fleming's not necessarily the same category as me. It's crime fiction, and I'm more of a sci-fi. But I do write crime fiction, more of the white content rather than the blue content. But if you could get friends, you could get author friends in the same genre. Excellent. But if you could get friends outside your genre to read your book, that's a bonus. Because obviously, if you could get somebody that writes non-fiction or or fantasy or LGBT to read your book and actually like your book and give it a 5-star review, then guess what? You just got yourself a fan. That's not really an author friend. That's a fan, because because usually, and I've gotten plenty of people who don't normally read science fiction fall in love with my books. I got an author friend. She writes horror, paranormal horror, not zombie horror, and She took a look at my book. She read all my books, my 1,000 Years War series, and my horror, and she loved them. I converted her into a science fiction fan, and that's another way you could get people to sell your books. Get them outside their comfort zone. If your book is good enough that they could get outside their comfort zone, they'll get your books. And who knows, you may have other authors in your genre, because that particular person who never read science fiction will start reading science fiction and start gaining confidence because they know there are good science fiction books out there. Maybe that person doesn't like the science fiction genre because there's not books of the same kind. But if you can make an original work, you know, you can break that cycle, and and they'll tell their friends, and their friends will tell their friends. There'll be an endless cycle, and you'll make sales, and that's happened to me, and that I swear that has happened, especially this month alone. So authors, be friends with other authors. I know some authors will tell you it's a competition, and okay, it is a competition. At the end of the day, you want to be the best author, but you don't have to make it cutthroat. It's a competition, but it's not a cutthroat competition. It's a competition where, you know, ideally authors should help authors, especially indie authors should help indie authors. And I mean, I've gotten a few published authors with publishing houses to read my books as well, so if you can make friends with them, so just make friends with them, you know. And the last tip is, if you want people to get your books, is when an author, and this is very important, and I know many authors will understand it, they will get it, but I had an incident with Elaine, my official reviewer for the Hybrid Nation, who did a review for one of her friends, or ex-author friends. She did a great review for one of his books because she really liked it. And the author agreed to have it published on the Hybrid Nation website, right? And all is good, and I publish it, you know, I do the work, I spend the hour, you know, making it nice, making it professionally worked, so other people can look at it and they can get his book, and I said I could build a relationship with this guy, like other people. And comes to my surprise, you know, I don't get a thank you a day later. I figured, okay, maybe he's busy, you know. A day, maybe you won't see it right away. 2 days, 3 days, but then I know it's a week after, I still haven't got a thank you. So I talked to Renee, and she says, I haven't got a thank you either. You know, I'm sorry, Angel. I really try to tell this, you know, let this guy know that the review is up, and I don't even think he looked at the review. And I tagged him, I sent him the review. I think I even introduced myself to him, and he just, you know, he just declined to answer. He never gave me an answer. He didn't give me a yes or no answer. He just ignored me, like I'm not good enough for him. And I'm gonna tell you something about the Hybrid Nation. Between me and the other authors, we got over 30 plus years of experience. Benjamin has 20 years. I have a 1.5. I probably got the least amount of experience, but I'm willing to learn and I'm willing to share. Bernard has got about 20 plus years under his belt. You know, Grant has about 5 plus years under his belt. JF has got about a couple of years under his belt. So you do the math, it's about 30 plus years of experience between all of us. You know, we have a lot of experience. So for this guy to ignore, you know, my review and not to say thank you, and you know, he just blew a perfectly good opportunity to get himself some readers, because you had me, JF, had about 5 to 6, 7 readers. You know, and Anderson Clark, you know, Canadian, you could have expanded yourself into the Canadian market. You know, you just blew a huge opportunity to make some real good author friends, and you're depressed because you can't get sales, and if you're not getting sales, that may be a reason why. You might have to look yourself in the mirror. Are you thanking the authors who do you a favor, or are you just ignoring them and not really giving them the due diligence of a thank you? Even if you don't buy even if you don't buy my book, or all you say is thank you, I will appreciate it. You know, okay, that's cool. You know, thank you. I mean, it makes me feel better. It makes me feel like I'm doing something, you know, rough. But now, if you're gonna just ignore my request, then you're building a bridge. And I told Elaine, if I'm not putting any names out there, but well, you know who you are, and if you go to a name and say you want to contact her, you better come up with a very good apology, because that's not cool. I mean, it hurts me, but you're hurting yourself, because you're losing, because it's, how can I say, it's not every day an author does a favor for somebody else. I don't do favors for every author. So if I do a favor for you, you should feel honored. You should feel happy that I'm doing a favor for you, that I'm willing to take the time to help you out, especially if you're struggling. And if you don't say thank you, or you ignore my requests, or you ignore my messages, then you're telling me you're not thankful, or you're just ungrateful. You just don't give a fuck. And I'm not gonna work with you like that. And you're not gonna. And I'm not gonna put your name and expose you, but I'm not gonna recommend your books. And I told Elaine not to recommend his books anymore. I instructed her, so you just know it's publicity. I would have happily helped you out and but and as for the kid, I hope you learn a valuable lesson. That's when you make friends with authors, and when they do you favors, make sure you say thank you, or you try to reciprocate the favor. Because that way, when you reciprocate the favor, it'll be a friendship, and you guys could help each other, and you guys could help each other be successful. So, at the end of the day, those are kind of the final two ways I could say it, and it's more in the lines of just being friendly. Trying to make friends with other authors, and when an author does a favor for you, like an interview, a good review, he's willing to buy your book and review it, or he's willing to even a free review, take it and say thanks. You'll make a lot more friends, and you'll get those valuable reviews that you need so badly to succeed. Alright? So I think that'll be it. So please, if you like this video and you like my books, please support me by finding me on Twitter, by finding me on Facebook, and you can find on my Facebook pages the Thousand Years War book, Frame, the second book of the Thousand Years War series, the Janus series, that's the Janus series, that's JANUS series, and the Hybrid Nation, and you can find it on the Hybrid Nation. I'll put all the links in the description, and so click those links down below, and support me on Patreon. Yes, support me on Patreon. As I continue to grow, and because my channel is growing, my name is growing, and I'm ready to take in more people to help out. Alright? So, happy World Book Day. I hope you guys are enjoying reading, and I was enjoying some reading, but I'm gonna get back to writing now, because to be honest, I like writing more than reading, but that's my business. Alright? I hope you guys had an excellent World Book Day, and authors, take this as a lesson learned. If you are guilty of it, or if you're a new author, please take this lesson seriously, as it's gonna help you. Okay? So for Angel, and peace out, and enjoy the new week coming up. Right? This is Angel Medea signing out.